You couldn't hear me because I was muted. All right, let's get back to this. And like I was saying, I get like this every time I go to my cancer doctor. I just can't stop thinking about the worst shit. So I end up not being able to sleep. So I figure instead of working myself into a really depressive state, I think it'd be the best way to put it. You know, just to you know, do something that I know that's going to end up clear my mind, get my mind to settle down, that kind of stuff. And Minecraft does that for me, you know. I mean, I was fine earlier when doing the earlier stream. I was okay. I mean, I was doing good. I was having a good time. Uh, but it's shut up. I was okay. Come here, turd. It's it's no. It's hard sometimes for me. Really, it is because I'm a worst case scenario person. You know, what's the worst thing? That's the worst thing that's going to happen because that my head is always like that's what's going to happen to you. Grumps. The worst thing's going to happen to you. It's always going to be that way for you. And that's kind of where I am. I mean, I can handle a lot of things, Roy. I can handle if people don't like me and all that stuff, but it's more along the lines of things beyond my control. That bothers me. I can't control my body basically anymore. And it's really frustrating. Uh, and it just like it gets my head spinning sometimes, and I just can't get it to settle the fuck down. And I need to do that. Thank you, Nightmare, whoever you may be. uh, just can't. Yeah, I just gotta let it get my mind to stop going through all these. Oh, this is what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. And here's the funny part. I'm always wrong. I'm always wrong. You know. Okay. That's the really uh, that's the really funny part. I'm always wrong. You know. All the bad things I think is going to happen to me. I'm typically wrong. Um, uh, um, yeah. See, if you notice, it's kind of hard for me to kind of concentrate on what I'm doing. So here we are, and it's like coming here and just talking about shit. Just like how I'm feeling and all that stuff goes back to when you're if you have these negative feelings, You just need to get them out of you. Yeah, right now I've got a lot of negative feelings going through my head. The scary type, no. Yeah, that's what's going through my head right now. Is I mean, those who were here for when I kind of flipped out a little bit before I got my colonoscopy, it's kind of the same shit. Scared. Tired. I'm so fucking tired of doctors. I really am. I'm so fucking tired of doctors. You know, if I never have to see another fucking doctor for the rest of my life, I'll be so goddamn happy. I mean, I get like, it's like, I go to the doctor, I get a doctor's appointment at least once a month. And it's like this month, it's 3, and I'm just so fucking sick of seeing them. I'm just so tired of seeing doctors. You know? And it's not really the fucking money. It's just, I just don't want to see another fucking doctor telling them, hey, you're unhealthy and all this shit. It's like, no kidding. If I was healthy, I wouldn't be seeing your ass. You know, it's just... and I know it's like me sitting here complaining about this shit really... does it make sense? No. I mean, I don't know if anybody's shocked by this or anything like that, because the way I typically am. I try to be like a positive person, and now I just got a whole bunch of negative emotions right now, and I'm trying to deal with it best I can. Oh, just take it all. And talking about it kind of helps. You know, I'm just not keeping it all bottled inside, which is what I typically try to do. And I'm actually taking my own advice by, verbalizing what I'm feeling. Just get it out of my system, and then maybe I can go to sleep. But right now, it's not really a possibility right in the moment until my mind settles down. Yeah, I think my doctor's appointment's in the afternoon. There's another one? Shit. And I can... no, I don't have to be up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. But most likely I will be up at 6 o'clock in the morning anyway, because I typically get up early. You do it for basically 30 years. It's like, it's ingrained in you. I don't know, spider. You know? Yeah, it's fear, a lot of that. You know? And once it's done and over with, whether it be good news or bad news, I'll be okay. Then I can deal with it. Right now, it's lovely. Everything survived out of all that stuff. Can't believe that blew up. Just my luck. Anything? Apparently it blew up a creeper too while on top of everything else. Since I'm here, I get the coal. Where did he come from? You know. So I kind of take a little bit of my own advice here, sort of. Don't keep this shit bottled in and just, talk about it. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do. Just talk about it. Apparently, I got 3 diamonds somehow. Must be from... What's that book? Oh, I got a Mindy book. How did I put that? Okay, cool. All right. Here. Yeah. Don't mind me, and just don't try to be in Minecraft mode. Yeah, I know this is not exactly what you call a high energy. Yeah, me being high energy. Okay, typically am. Sorry. If that's what you're looking for, this is definitely not that. Oh, man, okay, this way. Huh, that looks so mad. Is there another one over here? Yeah, but it goes back to I gotta get my mind settled. And streaming helps with that. Because I can sit here and just I'll just talk. Just kind of chill. And get my mind to settle down. I was like, I don't know how long I'm going to stream for. But a couple hours probably, but it is what it is. And I got to get my... So I don't really want to talk about it, but I know if I do, it will help. Like things I tell people, hey, just talk it out, get it out of your system, and all that stuff. So it's like I've been spending almost a week and a half. I think it was a week. I got my CT scan. Okay, and of my chest. I mean, they give me that dye and all that stuff, and it's kind of like, no, um, and you kind of just like wait until the doctor looks at it, and then he tells you what the CT scan is. Well, usually when I get a CT scan, it's like I go to the doctor the next day. That's not what happened. And it's like ripping a band-aid off. You go see the doctor, he sits there and gives you the results as soon as possible. And you can move on with your life, you know? And because you know the results, and you don't have really that much time to really like do the whole worst case scenario stuff. And it's like, oh, it's done, it's over with, you're good. It's done, it's over, it's this, and we're gonna go this route and all this shit, you know. But it didn't happen this time, you know. Had this big long wait to find out results, so my mind's sitting there going, oh, they're growing again. Oh, you went from stage 3 to stage 4 and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's how my mind goes. I know people will sit there and go, oh, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna say, how the fuck do you know? No. I'm sure people, I mean, I do appreciate people saying that. I really do. And I don't mean to sound like I'm a complete and total asshole when I say that stuff. But it's kind of true. I don't want to hear people tell me I'm going to be fine. Because you don't know. If you have some magical insight to let me know if I'm going to be okay or not, I don't know why that's up there, then please tell me your method, and that way I can learn it and I'll know this shit. But until you tell me how you know I'm going to be okay, don't say that stuff to me, please. Don't ever tell me I'm going to be fine. It just drives me up the wall. Because I get mean, you know? It's like, how the fuck do you know? Because and I have to learn to deal with it. It goes back to like people tell me, oh, you're going to beat it. How the fuck do you know? Or apologize for it. It's like, sorry to hear that. I'm sorry. It's like, well, why are you sorry? Did you give it to me? Did you give me cancer? Why are you sorry? Don't ever say that to me. You know, don't ever apologize to me for me having cancer. I know how I got it. It's my own fucking doing. And it's a bunch of bad fucking choices. I mean, smoking for like from the time I was 21 until like till recently. Oh, no, there's another one. It's like, I know how it happened. I know whose fault it is. And I see him every day when I shave in the mirror. So, unless you want, somehow you magically made me start smoking and all this stuff, don't apologize to me, please. Don't tell me you're sorry I got cancer. It's insulting to me. You know? If you want to say something like give encouragement to a cancer patient, just tell them to keep fighting. You know? Or, yeah, just keep on fighting. Don't say don't give up or anything like that. It's like, no shit. Most cancer patients can't stand these platitudes people like to spout. We don't want to hear that shit, you know? Yeah. You know, people love platitudes, you know? You're going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. I try to avoid them as much as possible. But sometimes that's the only thing you can say to somebody. You know, give them a fucking platitude. No, you'll be okay. Everything will be fine. All that shit. I mean, the only time I technically give people platitudes is like when I said Cinder was going to come back. I knew that she was going to come back. Okay, I firmly believed it. And to me, that's not a platitude. That's me, someone saying, I know she's going to come back. Don't know when, but I knew she was going to come back. Things won't blow up. I take the sand. And it's not like I had some like big, magic crystal ball and I knew right from the get-go that she was going to come back. It just made sense to me. I firmly believe that she was. And but when someone's sick or has what I have, they don't really want people to sit there and be like, I know what you're going through. No, you don't. Do you have cancer? No. Then how the fuck do you know what I'm going through? You know? Yeah, I get people want to be supportive and all that stuff, but saying that you know I'm going through and you don't have cancer is insulting. It really is. At least I find it insulting. It's like someone to sit there and knowing how someone that has a dead, it's like me saying to a polio person, oh, I know how that feels. Why, did you have polio? No. Then you don't fucking know how it feels. Why are you being so mean? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? It's not that. It's the truth. You don't know. I mean, it's you just don't know. I don't need more of those. Where did brown mushrooms come from? Okay. Well, yeah, it's personally, it's like everybody's a little bit different about this stuff. I mean, there's people like, oh yeah, cool. You get through it. Just don't say that. Just don't. At least not to me. Some other people will be fine with it. I personally, I hate it. I just absolutely hate it. You know, or tell me about a relative that had it and got through it and all this. It's like, that's fine. It worked. That's him or them, whatever. They're not me. All right. It's like someone tell me that, oh, I went through all of it and I came out fine. Good for you. Am I you? You know, it's irritating. to say that to me. You know, it'd be like, hey, my great-great-grandmother had it. She lived for 200 years. Great, good for your great-great-grandmother. Am I your fucking great-great-grandmother? No. Then shut up. You know? And a little me's better. I'm mostly mad at myself. That's where all this hostility comes from. And I'm mad at myself. Because I did it to myself, you know? Can we go to the park? Grandpa? No. No, we can't go to the fucking park. Grandpa's not in the mood to go to the park. You know? It's also, I'm not Grandpa, I'm Grumps. I'm grumpy. And so, you know, I put it out on Twitter, I'm not okay. And it's this. Just, you know, dealing with this shit. And I'll be fine tomorrow. Regardless to what happens, I'll be fine. You know? Well, I will tell you this much. If I get really bad news, I probably won't stream tomorrow. Because I'll be dealing with family stuff. To be honest with you. There's people I have to talk to. And, you know. And some of them are a little annoying, I won't lie. They're like, I really don't want to talk to you. Not because I don't love you or anything, you just, you annoy the fuck out of me. You know? I'm talking about brothers or sisters, by the way. I'm not talking about my son or anything like that. They mean well, you know? But, you know, it's like, I don't really give them a hard time. Their hearts are in the right place. But, so help me, if one more time someone tells me God has a plan and will say, can you get it for me so I know? Hey, DJ. Because currently, from my point of view, his plan sucks right at the moment. The other part is, and this is kind of a good thing, to be honest with you. Haven't had a cigarette in about 3 days. I am going through a little bit of a nicotine fit. And with the doctor's appointment and all that shit and everything I just talked about, I really want a fucking cigarette. You know? I was like, I really want a cigarette right now, but I don't have a cigarette. No, I don't have any. No. And oh, you'll be all fine. It's like, hey, I can tell you what, you quit smoking after 20 years and see how well you do. Ooh, there we go. Oh well. It's like, yeah. I hate platitudes. Oh, you'll feel so much better when you quit smoking. When? Give me a time frame. I do know this much. Okay, they say the first 3 days are the toughest. You know. But what they say, if you can make it 3 months without smoking a cigarette, you're pretty much have officially quit smoking. I was like, okay. So I gotta wait 3 months. You know how long 3 months is? That's 120 days. And I'm on 117 right now. So, yay me. And, you know, it's also the holiday season. I don't really get depressed during the holiday season. I'll just be honest with you. The holiday season don't really depress me. You know, yeah, well, I want to go see my kids. Yeah. Oh, there's another one. Cool. It's the nice one, the one I like the most. Yay. It's and people get stressed out. It's like I don't really celebrate Christmas, by the way. It's like, who am I going to celebrate with? Hell, I'll probably fucking stream on Christmas, to be honest with you. No. No. And I could talk about what everybody's talking about, but I did. And I don't want to talk about it no more. I talked about bow stuff. And it's raining. And I don't agree with everybody's statement about it, but it is what it is. It's like everybody has their own take on it, which, no, fine. Mine's a little different. It's not that I'm really defending Valve. It's just I can't say anything about it other than what I said because I don't have more facts. We don't have all the facts, or no, or she doesn't say a name. What else can I say about it? I'm not going to be a slob trooper. Put up false information. There's enough people who do that shit. I'm not going to be one of them. And that comes with a price. No, I can speculate if you want me to, but I'm not going to. So, like I said, you all can want me to speculate, but I'm not going to. And that kind of bothers me just a little bit, you know. And I'm being honest, it just bothers me a little bit. See all these people just go off on this tirade, and it's like, and some of it's a little bit of nicotine withdrawals and all that stuff. I know that. That's the reason why I kind of not say anything on social media about it, because I was like, I know all I'm gonna do is say some mean shit say shit I don't really mean, and just make everybody mad at me. And what would be the point? You know, I'm not gonna change their minds. So that's not. I want to see if there's another pyramid over here. To be honest with you, it's like I can't. No, everybody has a right to feel the way they do. Right? And it's not that I don't care. It's like I got more important things on my mind. That's basically what it boils down to. I got more important things on my mind right at the moment than what a fucking video says about something. And if fucking Google Doc came out, actually, I kind of wish a Google Doc came out because that would at least distract me. You know? But it, and of course, when I need one to be dropped or something like that, it doesn't happen. So, just it is what it is. I mean, I'll tell you the truth. The last time I got this way, it was during my colonoscopy where I just broke down on stream and all that stuff. Not exactly one of my finest moments, you know. Um, and they have, I was half right about to be scared. They did, when I had my colonoscopy, they took a big, what do they call it? Poppet? Poppet? Whatever it's called. Hey, dogs. I'll probably contain you, but I don't have no way to get you home. Don't have any leads. But it's and the doctor sits there and tells me it was a 50-50 shot, 50-50 good news and bad news type thing, and I got the 50% good news. So no, actually that's not what he said. It was 90% chance of being cancerous. I happened to fall in the 10%. If I'm trying to remember, I don't remember. And I just happened to be one of those lucky individuals that was in the 10% range. So cool. Yeah, you should sound more happy about it. I was happy when I got the news, to be honest with you. But it was kind of hard to be happy right at the moment. To be honest with you. And it's I don't mean to be like a downer, to be honest with you. Just trying to get this all out of my system. And this will be the only way I'm gonna go get some sleep. Yeah. All right. And it just is what it is type situation, you know. Okay, I do have one. But it's you know I mean I've tried to distract myself. I mean I do try to play a video when I'm going to sleep that I think it's gonna. Are you streaming on other platforms? No. I don't like Twitch. I don't like Kick. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm gonna stream on another platform, it would be X. Okay, I would stream on Twitter. I mean, do I have to say anything about Twitch? Really? And why would I stream on that platform? It's a horrendous platform. All right. And to be honest about it, it's a dying platform. I don't think Twitch in 5 years is going to exist. Okay, and if it does, it won't be the way it is. Well, hopefully, it will be a lot different than it is right now. We can hope. Be honest with you, because God knows it can't get it. Well, I was going to say it couldn't get any worse, but yeah, it can. Kick, the home of the nuisance streamers. Fuck them. They all get. They created that whole genre of streaming. Because, I mean, to Twitch's credit, they and YouTube, you can't be a nuisance streamer on YouTube or Twitch, but you can be one on Kick. Vitality and what's his face? What's his name? Johnny Somali. We're Kick streamers, and you had the Kick streamers at TwitchCon being fucking douchebags. Again, fuck, any platform that allows that to happen, no, fuck off. I'm not gonna be part of that. I refuse to be part of it. Because some point along the way, they kind of have to take responsibility for the fact they permitted that shit to go on their platform. And they could have stopped it anytime they wanted to, long before I don't remember if I can always come back. Hey, Sigma. Is that just growing in the middle of the ocean there? What the hell is that? Is that a mangrove? Or is this just a tree in the middle of the fucking ocean? It's a tree in the middle of the fucking ocean. Huh. What was that, an azalea tree? Yeah, it's an azalea tree. Just in the middle of the fucking ocean. Okay, whatever. That's a new one to me. See what I mean by Minecraft? It's like, well, I get distracted. But yeah, X, I wouldn't mind being. Once I figure out, I've watched a few. There is a way to do it for free. On to multi-platform stream. And you know, if I was going to multi-platform stream, be YouTube and X, to be honest with you. The reason why I like YouTube is, if you're watching me live, you're not gonna get a commercial. You're not gonna get advertisements in the middle of the fucking stream. All right. That's why I like YouTube. Because if you're coming here to just listen to me ramble on, you're not gonna get this fucking commercial for toothpaste in the middle of it. Hey, brush your teeth with bullshit. Bullshit with fluoride. That's Twitch. That's another thing I consider with Twitch is how the people who come watch me live, what's their experience going to be like? You know, are they going to be able to, like, sit there and enjoy the stream or have me playing in the background or whatever, and not all of a sudden have this fucking commercial come in the middle of it, just not kind of ruin the groove or the vibe that I'm putting down. All of a sudden you get this fucking car commercial or some fucking TV dinner bullshit. And just kind of ruin things. Ruin the whole flow of the stream. And the funny part is I wouldn't know about it. And one thing I gotta admit about YouTube, they don't automatically just change the rules willy-nilly, you know. It's like all of a sudden the rules are this. And if you already achieve a certain level, they don't change the rules for you to basically do it all over again. That's kind of what recently happened with Twitch. You know, I don't think Dan Clancy knows what the fuck he's doing. Alright, you're pissing off content creators. Putting their... their safety in jeopardy. And you wonder why Twitch has a bad fucking reputation. It's like, we take the safety of our content creators seriously. Yeah, bullshit. Bullshit. You say that, but your actions say something different, to be honest with you. Okay. Go in and get some cherry trees. I don't know if I don't know exactly what trees I have, to be honest with you. This is the cheating world, obviously, because I had a creeper blow up and I did die. And then you get to see spectate world notification. So also, it's right there in the fucking thumbnail. Do you not like fluoride? I don't like bullshit. With fluoride. I don't like fluoride in water. All right? I will say that. It's not conspiracy theory or anything like that. It's just, no, it was all done way back when to promote healthy teeth. Okay. Now, if I go to my sink right now and get a glass of water, water shouldn't have a chlorine smell. And it smells like someone just put bleach in the fucking glass. And I really would hate to see what the content of bleach is in there. That's why I got a filter. I got a water filter that I got from Amazon. Which, you know, hey, you're gonna be cooked steak if you stay over there for very much longer. Do I have a bucket? No. Should I? Let's not make a bucket yet. I don't remember what I have. I probably should go back to base, but I don't have a waystone at base. So it is what it is. Maybe I'll teleport back to base after I find another waystone over here, something in our village that has a waystone. You know. But yeah. No, it's actually the pipes are fine. It's literally here in this township because a big controversy here that which has been brought up to city council saying with people asking why does our water smell like bleach? Is there please tell us what the fuck is going on? And let's just say there hasn't been a satisfactory answer to that question. And it's just a bunch of bullshit and swirled on top of dog shit. You know? My country, we don't have running water. Huh? What country are you living in, Sigma? Just out of curiosity. Because no one's ever said that in my chat before. Or are you just trying to pull my leg? You know? It's a legitimate question. I'm kind of curious now. Because I mean, it's not that I don't believe you. I'm just kind of curious. I mean, apparently you have internet, but you don't have running water. What town is this? It sounds concerning. It's a town in South Carolina. That's about all I'm going to give you. I live in South Carolina. No, you just have to figure out what part of South Carolina. All right. But it's something that's been brought up, and let's just say the answer that we get, that the people got here, was not. Less than stellar. Okay. It's like we had a bad windstorm come through here, knocked down a whole bunch of trees. No, it wasn't a windstorm. Well, technically, yes, it was. What happened? It hit the trees in the back, which is supposed to be taken care of by the city. Hit the power lines, causing a fuse to blow and a transformer on the pole. Well, they had to trim the trees, and they want us to pay for it to be removed. I'm like going, bitch. We do have these things called easement laws, and that's your fucking responsibility because it's not our property; it's county property. If you don't run and remove it, let's go ahead and collect all this. I really should start. Fine, you can play with it. I don't care. But easement laws here in the states that if you have any kind of utilities, it mostly has to deal with power. If you were to hold like a measuring tape from the center of whether it be a utility pole or a underground transformer, and you go 2 feet from the outside of that pole or transformer in all directions, that's the easement. Okay, and that 2 feet runs all the way through. It's not like just only 2 feet around the pole. There's literally, you can draw a paint line from pole to pole, from transformer to transformer, 2 feet off. That's all easement. It is done for a specific reason. It's kind of like, hey, don't put shit there that's going to interfere with us doing maintenance. Because if you do, we have the right to cut it down and cut it out of our way. It's like people in Florida love putting sawgrass around that shit. And the funniest thing I ever saw is utility company come out and just wiped out the sawgrass. People coming out of their homes bitching, yelling, and stuff. The guy just called the cops, because when I used to climb poles for my work, I had people say, "Oh, you can't go up that pole belongs to me. I'm going to call the cops." Go ahead. That's all I ever said to him. Go ahead, call the cops. Cop comes out and said, "What you doing?" I said, "I'm a cable guy. I have to go up the pole and do my job, and I have right of easement." I don't know if I have anything, so I'm just gonna grab this shit while I'm here. And the cop goes, "Oh, I want him arrested." For what? He's on my property. The cop goes, "Go back in your house." He just looked at him and goes, "Go back in your house." Guy kind of tries to play Mr. Tough Guy with the cop, and the cop just kind of looked at him and said, "Dude, you really don't want to do that, because I'll just toss your ass in jail for the night." So that's your choice. Either just go back in your house and shut up and let the guy do his job, or no, go to jail. Take your pick. I'd be more than happy to fulfill your fantasy of going to jail and meeting the guy named Bubba. I don't know how we go ahead and take this. Yeah, don't want to fall down there. That's enough watermelon. I don't need more of that. No, just people being people. There's a panda over there. And there's apparently an apple on the ground over here, too. Let's go get the freaking apple. I don't know if I have bamboo, so since we're right here, we'll just go ahead and grab some. I really should go back to base and figure out what I have and what I don't have. Where was that panda at? Come through. Trying to figure out why there's just an apple on the ground. Apple's over this way. According to this, the apple's like right here. Yep. Just sitting right there. For some reason. Where's this panda? This is a normal panda. It's not a brown panda. Okay. So we know a panda's over there someplace. Not too concerned about it. But yeah. So the right easement is basically so someone can go work on the utilities without having to deal with some douchebag. And it's like if they plant a tree there and it gets out of hand, the power company will just come and cut the fucker down. You know? And they know what the city did was say, it's your fault you planted the trees. And I was like, I didn't plant the fucking trees. And I went to my landlord. She said, did you plant those trees? No, that's their fucking problem. So I tossed it back in the alley and go, you clean it up. I'm not cleaning it up. Screw you. You know? It's just like the same thing that happened to my mother-in-law in Florida. She contacted the power company, county, all this stuff to clear out the trees in her backyard. You know, because it's fucking Florida. They get hurricanes. You know, and it was one of those things like, hey, can you take care of this? Because if a hurricane comes through, all these trees are going to be flying around. Oh, no, that's not our property. It's on a fucking waterway. And it's not in our property. Oh, it belongs to the golf course. Well, tell the golf course to cut the fucking things down. Oh, no, the golf course didn't want to. So okay, I'll take care of it. So I trimmed all these trees and everything. So what are you going to do with all that? And so I'm going to give it back to the county and toss it in the canal. And so now they'll clear it out. And they did. They kind of looked at us sideways and like, what? We just returned your property. Because I could toss it on the golf course, but I just didn't want to get my feet wet. Let's see. Huh. I gotta kind of look at chat because there's things being said, and I'm trying to. I was gonna say what town that sounds. Yawanda? Oh. You're better make a raft to sell to better lands. Oh. I have all okay. House. Interesting discussion going on here. What? Okay. This is interesting discussion going on in chat right now. Alright. Talking about cows and elephants, apparently. Hold on. 1 second. Why isn't it... Where's... there we are. Let me put my alert box to there too. Okay. Let's bring the alert box over here. I'm making a little bit of minor adjustments in OBS. So, yeah, there we go. Please don't fight in my chat. I get carried away, dudes, people. I'm all for you having a good time and shit, but no. Let's not get racially motivated here. No. Maybe it's also helped. The problem I have in sleeping is it's probably not a good idea for me to drink coffee. Let me go over here. I'm gonna put my bed down. All I want is a fucking village with a waystone. So I don't have to go traveling all this way again. I mean, granted, I got 3 waystones I could put down, but not exactly good. It'd be a waste of a waystone, to be honest with you. Got some leg strength there just to go hop in bed and on a boat. All right. And kill a rabbit. Come here, rabbit. I'll make you jump off there. Oh, come on. There you go. Heh. Kill the bunny. Call me, what's her name? Emerald. Okay. Kill the bunny in Minecraft. Hold on, let's see if I can get out of here. Apparently not that much, or anything at all. Do I have help? Okay. Let's flip these around then. I got 6 diamonds. I know I can put that. Actually, I can put that in here. All right, we can keep going. Get the rest of the sugar cane. I know I could go over and get those, but I don't feel like going back in water. All right. I think that's enough sugar cane. Sugar cane. Yeah, that'd be good. Don't need to get more. 26 is a good start for a farm. So yeah, it's like if my mind's running out, it's running wild, I'll just sit here and play Minecraft. Just, you know, something like to get me to chill the fuck out. And of course, I sit here and say things. Oh, once I get a village, you know, I'll go back to base and all that. And I'll end the stream, and I'll stop playing. Blah blah blah. And of course, it'll take me about 5 hours to find a fucking village. Maybe I should grab a some cactus one. We got all these cactuses right here, so let's go ahead and grab some cactus one. Stumpy. Okay. And boom, boom, boom. We got some weird shit going in chat. But hey, this is what it is. As long as everybody's having a good time, I'm cool with it. Most people don't call each other names and shit. You know, remember the rules. Be respectful. If you're not respectful, I'll ban you. Oh, this is. I like coral reefs. They're cool looking. No, I haven't seen a shipwreck in a while. Is that a shipwreck right there? Nope. This is the cheating stream. I can leave Albright on if I want to. I could just do it like this the whole fucking time. If I want to. What am I doing? In that. You can go in there. You know what? You can go in there too. I mean, that looks cool. Room portal underneath the water. Yeah, for the room portal underneath the water. Row your boat. Oh, there was a shipwreck over there. Oh well. Yeah, just no. What else can talk about to kind of get my mind to calm down? I talked a little bit about what everybody else is talking about on Twitter, which is the bow stuff. You know, I've pretty much said my piece about it. I can't really add. I'm not going to add anything to it. No, I will. What I say about streamers is true. They want your attention. You know, they want you to talk about them. Okay. We all content creators want that. If you're talking about them, even in a bad way, you're promoting them, and people are going to tune in to see what it's all about. You know, I mean, the tweet I made about this stream, I don't do lightly. You know, if I'm having problems or something along those lines, I'm gonna no. Hey, don't come in expecting to have the normal type of happy-go-lucky grumps, because I'm not doing okay. I mean, if I was like seriously having some kind of mental issue, I wouldn't be streaming. That much is true. As soon as I say I want to find a village, it's just like, okay, is that a plains over there? Let's go that way. I don't want to go through a forest. Yeah. No, I don't play Roblox. Nor do I want to. All the controversy around Roblox? Not going to. Just like same thing about me streaming on Twitch. Not happening. Put it this way, since we're talking about streaming on platforms, would I ever stream on Twitch? Yeah. If they pay me a lot of fucking money to stream on that platform, I'll stream on it. The same thing for Kick. If Kick offers me a lot of fucking money to stream on it, yeah, I'll stream on it. Not a problem. But they're going to have to pay me to stream on their platform. Or else it's just fucking not going to happen. I heard you down there somewhere. All right. Let me guess you over there someplace, underneath that ledge. I heard you. Alright, never mind. I can turn it right off. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just... Yeah, I'll be more than happy to stream on Twitch or in Kick if they give me like $60 million to do it. I'll sign a contract for a year. Be more than happy to do that. Well, kind of wish, when what was that, the Microsoft streaming platform? What was that streaming platform? Microsoft streaming platform called? Oh. Huh. It's loud enough, don't you think? Should be able to see it. He's over there someplace. Okay, whatever. I just could walk away from it. Let's go this way. Just... So yeah, I'll be more than happy to stream on Twitch and Kick since they gave me $60 million to do it. Some of the mobs are spawned with backpacks, and most of the time they play music. If I was in like my hardcore Minecraft world and I was over in my base, I would literally cheat to get rid of the music because it could be copyrighted. So, but since I could just walk away from it, it's not that big of a deal. So yeah. Another thing that's got like me plaguing my mind. Thanksgiving's coming up here in America. And I really do like going all out on Thanksgiving, cooking a big meal. I love cooking. Just recently, I haven't been able to cook food the way I like to. Mostly because I'm stupid and order DoorDash instead of like taking that money I spent on DoorDash and shit and just go to the fucking grocery store. Oh, there's a village. Look at there. Shut up. And it's a little disconcerting about the way things currently are here in America. Supposedly food prices have gone down. Not that I noticed, to be honest with you. And all that's, and everybody's saying all this like, oh, I was like, no, dude, haven't noticed food prices gone down. Don't know what the fuck you talking about. Right? I mean, I do notice like the people in Congress are still fat. I did notice that. Murr. Murr. I just love people who sit there and say, hey, everything's going great. Yeah, apparently you're not missing too many fucking meals. I know. All right. Yeah, let's go through here. I can teleport back to base once I peruse the village here. Who are you, a stonemason? No, you're just being a dick now. Taking that with me just to get out of my way. Fucking villagers. Yeah, I like doing that. This is a pretty good one. I got some potatoes. I got some apples. I got some gold. That was a nice one. Let's see what seeds we get here. We got carrots. Tell you what, you can have all the wheat back. Oh, and you can have all these back. I got plenty of wheat seeds. There you go. Yeah, I'll take that. I need it more than you do. This is what's his face? A cleric. I'll take that too. Excuse me, coming through. Have I been in this one? No, I have not. I'll take that. Thank you. Have a good day. I don't remember if I have hay bales or not. I'm pretty sure I do because I got bread. But we're going to cheat just to get back to base because I don't feel like traveling all this way. I mean, look at this. Yeah, the mangrove over there. What the? What the hell happened there? I don't know why. That's where I started at. Apparently, I traveled quite far, to be honest with you. Yeah, I went pretty far. Okay. Oh, I had one. Okay. I didn't do my grass thing yet. So let's go ahead and we'll put this stuff in there. Put that stuff in there. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I want to keep that menu book with other things. And put this over here. Right. You can smelt. Yeah. Apparently, I got a lot of those. Probably should actually go caving and get iron and that kind of stuff. What did I do with that? I actually should just put that out here. Boop. Boop. All right. put that mending book in there. All right, let's clear it. Oh. That. Okay, let's take those out. Right. Nope. I can go back. They don't go in there. Actually, that don't go in there. That don't go in there. And that don't go in there. Okay. That could go in there. That could go in there. That could go in there. All right. Boom. Get this out here. Sorry, I am like just concentrating on my cleaning out the inventory. Oh yeah. Okay, we can put that in there, put that in there, put that in there. Right. Actually, what we can do is, like over here, put those in there. Take the mini book out there and put it in here. Not the bread, the mending book. Okay. And the rabbit can go in there. And that's in there. All right. And that could go in there. All right. I usually order from DoorDash. What do I usually order? It varies. Sometimes I just feel like getting like Burger King or Chinese food, that kind of stuff. Nothing major really. Typically, I order like McDonald's for breakfast. That's my biggest weakness. Because when I first wake up in the morning, I don't feel like cooking. That's kind of what's going on with that. Oh, Joy, you guys showed up. You're gonna make me get a bucket now. There we are. I'll deal with you in a minute. I'd rather deal with you in the daytime than at night. All right, fine. I don't want to deal with. That was funny. Right. Come up here and kill him, please. Come up here and kill him, please. How many arrows does it take to kill this guy? Come on. See, I'm fine dying that way. Because I could just come over here and finish the fucking job. Where are you? Oh, there you are. There we are. Yeah, we can just like set you there. All right. We'll do this. Oh, let's do this real fast. Put away stone now. We'll put you right there. There we are. Now we can just teleport here through any waystone. All right, let's do this. Free. But I usually order like I think yeah, I said Chinese food. Chinese food is like typically the most expensive thing I order. Because I can order $40 for the Chinese food. You know, and it's mostly the appetizers like the poo poo platter and steamed dumplings. I love steamed dumplings. And typically a breakfast. I mean, usually for breakfast, I go with McDonald's, get like an egg McMuffin or sausage McMuffin, or like their biscuits and gravy, which I'm not that particular fan of, to be honest with you. But no, I get hankering for biscuits and gravy. Every once in a while, I'll actually get in my car and go to Waffle House because they don't go. You can't order Waffle House through DoorDash, and sometimes I just get a hankering for a pecan waffle. And I'm smart enough not to go to the Waffle House at night because it's like you go to the Waffle House to watch a UFC fight that happened in the lobby, and spectators get involved. And then there's a Chinese restaurant right by my house, but it's a buffet, and they have fried dumplings, which it's okay. I'd rather have steamed. No, I'm not particularly a fan of fried dumplings, but hey, bakers can't be choosers, and that's all you can eat for $14. You know. That looks so much better. So sunflowers over there? Yep. Oh, I do have some trees. Um, and I'm going to do one more thing because I just, quite frankly, want them gone because I don't. Well, yeah, I just want them gone. Get rid of the oak trees. I'm not going to, well, no, in fact, I am going to cut down a bunch of oak trees so I can make charcoal, which is the only use for oak trees. Then after I got enough of that, in fact, I want to set up some kind of auto cut auto composter. All right, give me any of that. And I don't have the iron for it, but we can just put the composter down anyway. Ooh, water. No, this would be actually a good place for a farm. Let's go cut down some oak trees. Cut that big one down and just go that way with it. I don't care if there's any oak trees left. That's the only good thing about oak trees. Get apples. I don't build with it. I don't do anything with oak trees. To me, oak trees are about the most useless tree in this game. As far as beyond just like being able to get apples from it. But since I got dark oak, I don't really need to worry about that. I think the little main purpose of that little jaunt I went on was to get mangrove. So, all right, that's enough of that. Excuse me. And we accomplished that. All right, what do we got? That would do. And that's another purpose. Enderman. Thank you. I guess I better wait for those oak to turn into charcoal. Yeah. But no. I thought I went over there. It should have just gone away. There we are. It's gone now. You know, what was that game where you kick? You could be called a kicker, a chicken kicker. Fable, was it? Was that the game? But yeah, we got a little bit of terraforming we gotta do. I haven't tried. Yeah, it's I mean, maybe every couple months I'll go there. It's nothing fancy schmancy. It's just like they get good food. I like going when it's like the early bird, like every other typical old person. I go there before 5 o'clock, so I can have the early bird special and go there. I like buffets. I mean, if I could, I would go to what's it called? Golden Corral, but it's like a 30-minute drive, and $20 for all you can eat, and I'm one of those. I'll go up and get a salad, and then get my main course, and then get dessert, and that's it. I don't pig out, you know. Except for on the steak, I will go up for seconds on steak. And if I really, 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 really get a hankering for steak, and I don't feel like paying, how much was steak last time I looked at it? For like a T-bone steak was like 1 inch, about $20. for a 1-inch steak, T-bone, or a ribeye, or something like that, if I remember correctly. And I was like, I could go to Golden Corral, they'll cook it for me, and I can all you can eat, and I can eat as much steak as I want. And that will give me my, because I go through these periods when I just crave things, just like everybody else says. Like for a while, there was a really bad time when I really really craved KFC, and it went on for like 2 months. I was craving KFC. I don't know why. I don't particularly like KFC, to be honest with you. But I went for 2 months craving KFC. And I just finally like, because here's the thing: there isn't a KFC close to me. I think what happened was I like had a late afternoon doctor's appointment or something like that, and I drove by KFC and I pulled in and got a 20-piece KFC meal. It's like, okay, all right, take that out. All right, let's play that. I do need to find like a mountain like that, but a resource mountain where it's like a Stony Peak type thing. And I didn't see any on our travels, to be honest with you. Or did I? We went south. I mean, it could be some here. Windswept hills. Oh, there was a village over there. I guess we didn't go to. It's like a stony shore. What is that? Oh, that must be what do they call a geode. Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty big mangrove swamp there. And I really didn't explore those Badlands. Yeah, I really didn't come across any like. And there's another stony shore. I just blew right past that village too. And there was a village right there that we didn't go to. I missed all these villages. Wow. Found that one. And so if I was to say, oh, we went over here too. Here's Swiss. Maybe. Oh, stop that. Back. Yeah, we kept on coming frozen. I remember that now. Where was that? Right there? That'd probably be a good place for a resource mountain. Would be my guess. Yeah, so I gotta wait for that's done before I do something. Well, go to sleep. Then I'm gonna teleport to that windswept hills, because that's probably where we can get a lot of iron and stuff. Oh, I don't want that. You can have that. You can have that. You can have that. I got 2 crossbows. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. I only got 5 arrows. Let's go to sleep before mob spawn. Out of curiosity, is there any dogs over there? I see. Let's go look this way. No. Ain't that interesting? Where was this windswept mountain? Right here. Let's no. Teleport there. Let's see if I'm right. It looks like I'm right. I mean, granted, it's not a very big one. But it doesn't... I mean... Comparatively speaking, it's a little disappointing. Yeah. Where was that other one? It was down here someplace. Yeah, it was here. Um, yeah, this one's better. I think this one's going to be a little bit better than the other one. Because worst comes to worst, we can always go down to that cave. That ugly-ass dripstone cave. Why is it always a dripstone cave? I don't get why. But yeah, let's do this. Let's get a backpack, and we're going to use one of our waystones to make this resource. Mountain. The way I look at when using the teleport feature of the map, since I've already been here, it's not cheating. I actually did travel here. I just didn't have a waystone. You know? So I'm going to get what I need while I'm here. And if you don't like it, that's just too damn bad. At least I just didn't give myself a whole bunch of iron. You know? Oh. Okay. Once again, I got the hiccups. It's always me streaming and getting the hiccups. Don't know why. Where's mine right down there? Ba 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 ba. Huh? Got some coal right here. Mexican food? Occasionally, you know. I love Mexican food. I don't love what it does to my stomach. You know, it's like, hey, I want to have Mexican food. And my stomach goes, you're gonna pay for that. Especially if I get authentic I love authentic Mexican food. My landlord, he's from his family is from Latin America. I think he's from Venezuela. No, I'm sorry. You know, it's... Is he from Venezuela? I have to ask him the next time I see him. but he's from Latin America. Let's put it that way, because I don't want to be, I don't want to insult him. I know that if you get like, if you kind of say what asks, if you get the country of origin wrong, it they get very upset, you know. But his wife makes these wonderful tamales, and like every holiday, New Year's, she makes these, and she always makes sure she makes enough so I can have some, because I just love them. I don't love what they do to me, but I just love her tamales. So, and she always makes sure she makes enough for me. You know, the funny part is I've never met her. So it's, but yeah, and he always takes me to authentic Spanish food. Let's put it that way, because he's taking me to an authentic Mexican restaurant with all the spices and stuff. It was so good. It was so good. But the price I paid for that was so bad. It was really, really bad. Stomach's like, oh, you're enjoying that right now. Wait till you get home. Because you're not going to enjoy it when you get home. Like, motherfucker. Because I'll be honest, man, that's a lot of coal. Jesus. I'm good. This is like a big one. Is this the end? No, there's more. Okay, hold on. Let's get this here for. Jeez. This is a big. Kind of wish I had vein mining right about. So I could just hit this once and just take it all out. But yeah, it's just like, and what it does to me is like, I love it so much. Is it worth the price? Yes. It is. Is it worth the price I paid for it? Yeah. And sometimes he does it just to know, kind of mess with me. I miss one. Because he knows how much I like it. And he'll kind of like, hey, I'll take you out to lunch today. Okay. Where are we going? I found this place. I was like, oh, okay. I know what you're going, exactly what you're doing, dude. I found this place. You want to go to this place? Sure. It has really good food. I believe you. Can we stop on the store on the way there? Say, why? I gotta buy toilet paper. And at acid. Because it just tears me up. It just tears me up. It's like, oh. And not that the food is bad. It's so good. It's so good. When you have authentic food, oh, it's just so amazing. What about Asian cuisine? Not Chinese like Jeff. I've had, it's been a while. Because where I live at, there is no really authentic Japanese food, you know. When I lived in Chicago, we used to go to Chinatown to get authentic Chinese food. Not what you get, not like the buffet place, put it that way. Not that there's nothing, just so you know, if you go to a buffet place, it's a Chinese buffet, that's not authentic Chinese food. I've had authentic Chinese food. I had dim sum. I've had their main courses, and I'll be honest about it. I can understand why they kind of feel insulted when when people say, "Hey, let's go here. You're from China, right? We got a Chinese restaurant." It's like, you guys want Chinese food, bitch. I can't understand why they get upset because it is a little insulting. It's like going to Japan and like going, "Oh, we got this American restaurant. Oh, okay, let's go." It's McDonald's. Like, really? You think that's all we can eat? Hamburgers? Granted, steak is really expensive in Japan, but it is what it is. And from what I understand, like the McDonald's in Asian countries are a lot better comparative to speaking to what's here in America. I have tried British food, don't like it. I'll be honest, I am not a fan of British food. They can keep your fucking fish and chips. It's like, hey, what's British food? Bland. That's what they have. One flavor. It's called bland. Probably why a lot of British people move to Japan so they can have somebody actually season their food. You know what I'm saying? What was it? Connor actually went and he got Puerto Rican food, and Iron Mouse had to order it for him. That was funny. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was such a long time ago. To be honest with you, I think it's been almost like 15 years. It was some kind of, what was it? It was some kind of meat, and I'm using that loosely because it tastes like it didn't taste like any meat I've ever had. So what is this? This is some kind of what was it? A meat pie? Was it some kind of meat pie? I think. I was like going, did you actually like put any seasoning on there? Oh, British people don't put American use as much season as American people do. It's like, really? Well, maybe if you do, people won't criticize your food that much. I just found British food bland. You know, I mean, you know, put it this way, you know, it's like Gordon Ramsay. Okay, I kind of like, oh, he's got all these Michelin stars, yeah, but he had to go to France to learn how to cook. He didn't stay in Britain to do it. There was a reason why he had to go to France. What other food? I've had conch. I've been to the Bahamas. That was back in the 70s. It was. I do remember having conch chowder when I was in the Bahamas. My dad had to go there for work. When I was like, what was I like? I think I was in like the 4th grade or something like that. If I remember correctly. All I remember is when I went back home and I was the only kid in December in Philadelphia that had a sunburn, which was funny. Hey, you go to the Bahamas, you are going to go to the beach. So, especially if you're a kid in Philadelphia. Um, let's see. Uh, else have I had? Had Chinese. Haven't had Polish or Russian food. Japanese food. I mean, other than like the Japanese steakhouse type stuff when they like cook they cook that stuff on at the table and have the like the griddle thing there, which I really don't think that's something that actually happens in Japan. But hey, we'll go with it. Which is good. I like it, you know, all that stuff. But in fact, I don't think I've been here where I'm at for a while, and I'll be honest with you, I don't even think I'm ever at a Japanese steakhouse here in where I live at. At least I don't remember seeing one. I mean, I'm sure there is. I just haven't been there. Okay, I need to go over there. Because I can't believe I didn't get... no, I don't necessarily have to do that. Because I could just make a stone axe. Which will get me through. Because I can still mine iron with a stone axe. I don't need an iron pickaxe to do it. Oh, there's some iron right there. Like minced cheese steak, butter chicken. There's a lot of different types. When we talk about British food, it was some kind of meat. That's all I remember, and it didn't taste like any kind of meat I've ever. I know the difference between chicken and like a beef or something like that, beef and pork. I mean, I do remember it wasn't. It was like that's what I said. It was some kind of meat. It wasn't chicken. It could have been pork. It was just so freaking bland. That's what the one thing I do remember. It was so bland. You know? I was like, you know, can you put some like seasoning, salt and pepper? Oh, we don't. I mean, it was a British. It was a British person that made it, by the way. Let's see. I've had people make sushi for me, homemade sushi for me. When I when I was a cable contractor, it's like, oh, you work 8 hours a day. If I, who the fuck is 8 hours? I wish. We work until someone tells us you can go home. You go to work at 8 o'clock. You gotta be at your first job at 8 o'clock, and then your last job is 10 o'clock at night. Hey, I'll see you. Remember, you gotta be at your first job at 8 o'clock. Yeah, I just worked like 16 hours. Haven't had dinner or anything like that. No time to relax. Come home, and when I had dogs, I'll walk the dogs, make sure they're fed. And that's where when I used to eat a lot of fast food because there was just no time to cook. If I cook, that's taking time away from when I can sleep. So yeah, it's the lifestyle I had wasn't very healthy. You know, put this, I wouldn't recommend it. One, you're miserable all the fucking time because you're constantly tired. You know. Oh, you're making all this money. Yeah, great. You know what? And that was always the reason. Oh, you're gonna make a lot of money. Well, when you hit a certain age point where making a lot of money turns out to be not that important as compared to getting 8 hours of sleep. If not more. And I just developed a lot of bad eating habits from that lifestyle. And then I had my pancreatic attack, and I was in a hospital for a week. And they told me, "Hey, you can't eat like that no more." I was like, "Hey, because of my job, that's the reason why I eat like that." And they kind of said, "Well, maybe you should find a new job." I said, "That's easy for you to say." Tell me a job where I'm going to make, and I think at that time my average paycheck was about $2,500 a week. I mean, I was making good money, but I was fucking miserable all the time. And I like to tell people, it wasn't the job. It was all, going to people's houses and installing cable stuff. It isn't. That's the best part of the job. It's all the other bullshit you got to deal with. Where is that? It's over there. Basis over. Oh, resource. All right. Okay, let's go back to base. If we can get that iron that's down there. It's on the way. Ow. Alright, let's get this iron that's over here. Oh, there's more iron over there. Let's just get this one. Go back to base. Make sure there's no more. Alright. Oh, that's freaky. Ugh. That's a lot of freaking zombies, I tell you that much. Hi guys, how you doing? No, I'm not interested in your life insurance policy. It doesn't look like it's working that well for you. Go away. Go away. Alright, here we are. I don't see any creepers around me. I mean, I see that one over there, but I'm not worried about him. Unless he doesn't aggro on me. Okay. Yeah, just stay over there. We're fine. As long as you stay over there. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Here you go. Let's go ahead and huh? There we are. We got a water bucket. And then we can put the nope. Put that in there. Mince and cheese, steak and cheese. Yeah, English people like cheese. I will admit that. If I want really good cheese, I'm not gonna go to fucking England. I'll be honest for you. I'll go to Wisconsin, the dairy capital of the world. You know, because they do really, make a lot of cheese there. All right. Let's see. But we used to vacation in Wisconsin when I lived in Chicago because there's a place called Wisconsin Dells. It's just one big fucking tourist trap. That's all it is. It's just one big fucking tourist trap, and they they have fudge, cheese, water slides. It's like like if you have a local carnival and they bring like those rides to your town, and you go there and you buy tickets. It was that sort of thing. There was a ton of go kart tracks, but mostly they had like all these cheese places you can buy cheese, fudge, saltwater taffy, which I always find funny that you can buy saltwater taffy in Wisconsin. It was good, I'm not gonna deny that. Wisconsin Dells. But yeah, that's the first place I tried chocolate cheese. I was like, chocolate cheese? Well, no, basically what it boiled down to, it tastes like chocolate milk. And yeah, we used to go vacation up there every summer back in the 80s. Then my dad, yeah, those types of pies are from New Zealand and Australia. But it was some kind of meat pie. I remember it was being a pie. I know it wasn't shepherd's pie. I know the difference between meat pie and shepherd's pie. Okay. Or yeah, better. That's one way to get them clear out here. I just don't like oak trees at all. But yeah, it's it was some kind of meat pie. Was it mincemeat pie? I don't know. I really don't remember. I just remember it being so fucking bland. Now, I like shepherd's pie. The only thing I don't like about I've had different types of shepherd's pie, and I know they kind of use like it was like either corn. Well, one I've had it with corn. I've had it with peas mixed in with the beef. Typically, I mean, if I was to make a shepherd's pie, it would be with ground beef with corn. No, I think I know it's not like authentic, and it's like my shepherd's pie would be like insulting to like people, to people from Wales. I think that's where shepherd pie come from, because it's just kind of like, but yeah. So excuse me, I'm busy. Anywhere? Come here. Let's see what you got though. Stop moving. I got those. Don't need that. Don't need that. Do I have some of those? No. Huh? You got lucky. Come here. I'll take some of those. Yeah, what a deal. Yeah. Yeah. I've got some mossy blocks that we can use later on. But what I really want is the leads. Come here. Come here. Stop moving. Where's that other lead? There it is. Can I actually pick you up? No. Hold on. Let me try this. Just out of curiosity. Where did you go? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Okay. Oh, I can! Hold on. Come here. No. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was mean. No, to make up, I'll be nice to the pig. Here you go. Stay out of the freaking water or else you become bacon. You know? But yeah, the only thing I remember about the English food I had, I was like, it was so fucking bland. And I know I keep repeating it. I just don't know how else to describe it. It's like, what was your problem with it? It was bland. Have you ever been to New Zealand? No. I almost moved to Australia when I was like in high school, like a freshman year of high school. My dad trying to get transferred to Australia. Obviously it didn't work through because for various reasons. But he had us like all getting us all set up to get passports and all that stuff. I don't know why I just made an iron shovel and just instead of just making a stone one. I would like to go there. Granted, I'll be honest about Australia scares me. It's like there's 50 bazillion things that could fucking kill you with just looking at you. But yeah, I would like to go to Australia. And New Zealand, you know. That part of the world I have a lot of interest in visiting. It's like I would like to visit the South Asia. That means like Korea, Japan, the Philippines, you know. Because you know that part of the world fascinates me. That, and also, my dad did serve in World War II. It's kind of like he served in that part of the world, and it'd be kind of interesting. You know, I'm kind of in the same part of the world that my dad was. Get the hell out of here. Oh yeah. Maybe if this YouTube streaming stuff really kicks off, I'll start like doing travel vlogs and all that stuff. Yeah, right. Just so you know, I'm not a big fan of travel vlogs. Go away. . 57. That's how old I am. I'm 57 years old. That's how old I am. Why? You just thought this grumpy old man stuff was a bit? It's not a bit. I grew up in the 70s. I was born in 1968. The summer of love. So, there you go. You want to talk about really social justice? I was born in the heyday of it. Now let's do a stone shovel. And the reason why I can't do a stone shovel because I put it away. Right? Let's do a stone shovel. There we go. You know me. I don't know why I just made one. I should make a whole bunch of them. But yeah, go away. You annoying little shit. Figure you have been ordered by looking at your PNG. I figure you would have been. Believe it or not, the PNG is kind of accurate. I have no hair on the top of my head. My hair is salt and pepper. The only thing the PNG doesn't have that I have a beard. Okay. And that's no. Typically, what happens is like I grow a beard in this wintertime, and like around spring, I'll shave it up. I didn't shave it this year. You know. Don't ask me why I'm doing this. I don't know. Just feel like it. Look, I made an infinite water source. That's the only reason I did that. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I guess I could do this. Yeah, we got infinite water source. There's not too many divots here. I will say that. Okay. Go away! Huh? Well, you went away. You just like constantly got in my way, so. For my fellow VTuber fans, yes, I am very aware that Ina released a new song that she had a duet with Mume, which, you know, I was, I make this joke like my Oshi was Gura. I don't know. To me, that's a joke. I'm 57 years old, so come on. I was a fan of her. It's just like I'm a fan of Harrison Ford. I'm a fan of John Wayne movies. I know that kind of thing. They entertained me. So Gura entertained me. So you know, so when I'm saying I'm a fan of them, is that this person entertains me and I enjoy their content, whether it be a stream or a movie. That's what I mean by being a fan. I guess I just feel the need to clarify that because there are people out there that's gonna misconstrue that to mean something else. But you know, whatever. And haters are gonna hate. But yeah, as I was saying, she entertained me. Like now that I'm a fan of Saba. But if you don't know, I'm not going to spoil the surprise for you. But Mume and Ina released a cover of the Maid of Abyss cover song. So, yeah, I'm very aware of that. I'm very happy. I'm also a fan. I was a fan of Mume too. And if you were here at the beginning of the stream, you would heard a song from Sache. And if you know, you know. And hopefully her vocal cords have gotten better. Because that was the reason why she graduated from Hololive. It was medical, mostly. Because honestly, I don't... If she didn't have issues with her vocal cords, I think she wouldn't have graduated. Okay, she couldn't perform to the level that she wanted to perform. And I think she told a story that she had to do recording in Japan, and they were kind of like, she was complaining about her voice and all this stuff. And they kind of like looked at her and basically said, "Suck it up, Buttercup." But we got to remember, Japan's health system, it's a lot different than the rest of the world. It's like here, if you have a stomachache, you can go to the hospital. You can't do that in Japan. They're going to tell you to go to a drugstore and get some stomach medicine. Alright. And it's typically there's a waiting list to see a doctor. You know. But hey, you know, that's the difference here. Than different country, different rules. But hopefully she's doing a lot better. I mean, it'd be nice if she comes back streaming again. But I don't think she will. I mean, we'll probably see her release a song here now and then, but other than that, I don't think we'll ever see the person behind Mume ever stream again. To be honest with you. Well, that was depressing, wasn't it? And the interesting thing about the music video, Ina did all the artwork. Kind of cool. Yeah. Things to talk about while I'm terraforming. And I am getting very sleepy. Now, my brain has calmed down quite a bit. DJ, thanks. You kind of distract me by asking all those questions, which I appreciate. Yeah. Because you brought up a lot of, you know, you made me remember some good things. And I definitely... okay, let's do this. Probably go through the shovel here. You know. These things always break like the worst time too. Gives us plenty of space. See? I got 3 shovels left. Yeah. I'm thinking. Yeah, let's do it. Because I can get more. Well, hold on. Let me do this first, though. Let's do this first. I like birch trees, by the way, in Minecraft. I also like them. To me, birch trees are a lot more useful than oak trees. Why am I running all over the place? Got 1 sapling out of that? Those 2 trees. Out of those 2 trees, I got 1 sapling. Okay. Really? There we go. Yeah, 4 saplings is enough. A monster. Let's take that small one down. You drop that. Yeah, I'm the chicken hitter. You know, I can hit a chicken with an egg, but if I have a bow and arrow, good luck. Eggs, dead on. Arrow, Okay. Let's put that in there, put that in there. And let's go ahead and put that stuff in here for right now. All right. I'm just getting this all set up. Birch leaves. Now I got birch saplings. I can replant them. Have a good night, DJ. Thanks for being here, man. Yeah, yeah, no wonder I'm tired. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I've been streaming for 2 hours. As soon as we take care of this, I'm gonna stop playing Minecraft and check out a few things. I'm feeling better now. Still wish I had a cigarette. Which is time. That pretty much means it's time for me to have a lozenge. It's also that's going to be the last of my nicotine lozenges. As soon as I get done with these, that would be it. Look at all that. All right. I don't remember. Okay. Oh, shit. That was a fucking mistake. Yeah. Oh boy. Can't get out of it. Let's save it quick. Hopefully I just stopped it. Oh, that was a bad thing. Yeah, I think I crashed the game on that by accident. I tried to remove the birch logs. I was trying to clear area, and I went remove near me birch logs, and I wanted to do 480, and I did 4,000. Okay. All right. I didn't mean to do that. Let's get back to that. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna have to use Taskmaster. Shut it down. All right. Yeah. End task. End task. You know. But here we are. Let's move to that and let's take a quick look at what's going on. Anything interesting? Nope, I don't see anything here. Take a quick look at X Twitter, see if there's anything going on here. Whatever. I'll be honest, okay? I have conflicting feelings about her. I think I'm not one of those people going to say she's an evil person or a bad content creator. I don't think she is a bad content creator. What I think of her is that she isn't what I would is she's not the type, she's not a slop tuber, let me put it that way. She does exposés. Okay. All right. And it's not the same as, you know, someone that actually does cover a story in depth and comb through everything where you're looking for the facts, you're not trying to read between the lines of that stuff. She doesn't do that. Okay. She makes assumptions, she makes very big logical leaps. Uh, um, but considering it took her this long to get through the Cinder doc, well, I'm assuming she read everything, but I am not gonna say she did. Um, I would have to know. I don't want to sit through people's streams. Go if I want to sit through a stream, people reading the document, I just watch mine. Let's be honest. It's like I did I watch Falsa streams? No, I didn't. because it's not something I am interested in. All right. I'll never get a shot collar. Power Pup seems like okay. Yeah, I am feeling a lot better now.
A father's disturbing discovery leads to the arrest of.
I don't. I mean, she's doing pretty good. When did she create her channel? 2016. So she's been around. She's been at least on YouTube since 2016. Not necessarily having a channel, but sort of like me. If I was to go to my channel and go up here and go with more, I joined YouTube in 2009. That's pre-Google YouTube, by the way, where that you can only upload maybe a 10-minute video. I think that's all you were allowed to upload was like a 10-minute video back in 2009. So yeah, technically you can say I'm an OG. Technically. But yeah. It's testing. I hate pan fried steak, by the way. I think that's like one of the worst ways to cook steak. Really. That's why like in this, get a fucking grill. And get a thicker cut of meat, by the way. I mean, yeah, if you're gonna cook a piece of meat that's not, I mean, a fucking quarter of an inch. Yeah, testing the perfect steak done is from anybody could cook that fucking steak, really. But if you have a 1-inch piece of meat, whether it be a ribeye, T-bone, whatever, it's a little bit more than 15 fucking seconds or 45 seconds. I mean, you kind of, yeah, deep in abyss. That's what. Okay. Iris put out well, she also did a music video today. Cool. Let me repost that. And let's do that. But okay. But what the heck is that black thing? Does anyone know? What black thing? You talk about the fucking squeegee? It's called a squeegee. The other stuff is called grease. You know? You're talking about the black stuff, it's called grease. And that's called a drain. Steve Irwin saved his best friend's life from a crocodile. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Lesson learned. Don't turn your back on a crocodile. Okay, that's funny. That's so funny. Yeah. Uh, just let it go. You know, y'all just need to move on from that shit, to be honest with you. Even if they put out a fucking statement, who gives a shit? You got, like I said, you got both sides of the story. You know, it's up to you to pick, to decide who's telling the truth. Um, yeah, bad tweet. Uh, uh, that's the best statement I've ever seen about online drama. Online drama, online drama is so dumb. Got evidence? Go to court. Don't? Then shut up. You're chasing clout, not justice. Internet isn't your courtroom. It's your ego trip. Remember, innocent until proven guilty, not guilty until proven innocent. Like I said, that is the best statement I've ever seen about online drama. That's like, it's like gonna like that. We're gonna quote it. Yeah. This. Fine. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, that's the best statement I've ever seen. That's like perfect. Uh, Believe it or not, I don't think I've seen any of these. Okay, so answer none. Did it? What? Okay. Repost. I'm going to bookmark it. I'm going to listen to it later. Let's give that a like. Study for exam, which are in 1 week, or study for them the night before. Depends on how well you're doing in that course. If you just need a refresher, going over like a few parts that you don't have a problem with the course, then no, night before. If it's a course that you're struggling with, for a week, you know, okay. Oh, she also, Moonmaid's like putting out bangers left and right. Huh. All right. She did a cover with Krone too. So yeah, this is kind of awesome. Um, so you put it in the same place as a Venus flytrap. All right. Well, I did close on them. All right. That's kind of dark. Mm-hmm. uh, yeah. Uh, all right. Uh, uh, um, yeah, it has nothing to do with physics. It's common sense. It's like a lot of this is just common sense, you know. They just don't do stupid shit. And that's why divorce happens. Uh-huh. You say so. But yeah, I'm gonna to end the stream here. I would play some music on the way out, but I just I'm tired. Thanks for everybody being here that's here right now. And if you're watching the VOD and you were concerned about me, I'm sorry that I made you worry. But like I am tired now and I have to go to sleep. And so I get some rest before my doctor's appointment. And I'll see you later for the Mass Effect stream. And once again, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that happy stuff. And I'll talk to y'all later. Okay. I'll see you later.